Dun 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 dun. What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another one. What's good? How you doing? How you feeling, boss?
Man, ready to work.
Ready to work indeed. Shout out to everybody coming in the building. Shout out to the DERAIL still fighting. You feel me? If you know, you know.
Fight
If you coming in,
It's fight none.
if you coming in here, make sure to like, share, subscribe to the content, hype the video, and everything like that. Join the conversation. Make sure if you super chat and your cash app, you can join. We both got raffles still going. I think everybody. So yeah, today I wanted to talk about. And I'm gonna turn down the music for a very good conversation for us to have, honestly. And it's the conversation on the hidden threats. Or and you wanted to do a SWOT analysis. I think you need to share it again. I think when you came back, it didn't do it. But just a little, because like we're so close. What people don't understand, to contention and everything like that. But we just want to do a SWOT analysis. Boss gonna,
Yeah, so a SWOT analysis is something that we learn in the business school. So if you just Google it, it's a powerful tool for evaluating the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats of a business project or goal. So you can do this on almost anything. You can do this with your family. You can do this on your business. You can do this, at your job. And that's what we're getting ready to do. And basically what you do is you just break down the strengths, the weaknesses, the opportunities, and threats. And what it helps us do is you can then kind of formulate the best action items to attack. So like, for instance, if we go talk about threats today, right? And my boy DERAIL say we use it in HR. So yeah, this is a very common business thing to do. And I'm pretty sure, I'm almost certain the Cowboys do it because they ran by a businessman. So we kind of go follow what he does. So you take some threats, and like, for instance, just to throw out a threat right now, right? A threat, just to start it off, would say maybe what could really derail the season is be something like an injury to Dak. So you'll
Right.
think, okay, that's the threat, but you want to know the threat so that you can have a plan around the threat. So to counter that threat, you say, well, if we lose Dak, you still want to build a team around them or have a backup that's capable to where we can win games and not have to depend on Dak. So we'll start with the threat and then say, okay, how do we actually build something to actually overcome that threat?
Yeah, I want 1000% agree. I got a couple of threats that I was going to discuss with y'all today that I thought, it's going to be more in depth, not the usual. Y'all know what we've been doing content on. It might derive to that conversation, but I think these are some legit threats to talk about. My bad, I had to run real quick. All right. I think the very first threat that we need to that can really derail our chances of going to a Super Bowl is sponsorships and protections. So, in other words, politics.
Yep, that's a good one.
And it's not, like I said, this is both sides. I think you and Star did an amazing show that a lot of people ain't talking about, because of the timing of it.
Yeah.
But the whole point of the show is like there was a change coming, and it was actively happening.
Yep.
And it wasn't a matter of who's right, coaches or front office. The point is, this whole battle, it kind of needs to end, like for both sides. Like we just wanted to.
Let me explain it while you're catching your breath, if you don't mind. So what he talking about is me and Star did a show, and we was talking about the Our Guys philosophy versus the sponsorship philosophy. So the Our Guys philosophy is where front office is going to basically show a bias towards the drafted guys, and it's not malicious, it's more so for budgets. Stephen Jones really believes that if you can build a team through the draft, you will also likely be able to sign your guys to longer term contracts. You're gonna be able to stagger contracts. You're gonna be able to have a lot of flexibility, but you have to be very disciplined to like draft those guys and try to develop those guys. That's the Our Guys philosophy. Then you have the sponsorship philosophy. So the sponsorship philosophy is where you get the coaches, and then the coaches almost dictate who the players are going to be But they also from a sponsorship are going to sometimes lean on, or what we call put the thumb on the scale to help people that was particularly probably drafted or brought in as free agents under them. So those are the type of dynamics that Lou is talking about, to where both of them can have a degree of favoritism in it. And that's the politics that could be in the way. And that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, so the main reason why this is bad for like Super Bowl contenders and everything like that, because it drains your team of that hunger when true competition is not in it.
Morale.
You know what I'm saying? Like a morale. Like now it's not necessarily just the guys we favor versus the guys we don't favor. No, it's just like when you create that ground, the fertile ground where anybody and everybody's spot is up for it, you will always get the best guy. And if you're getting a guy that's protected, that knows he's protected, maybe the guy next to him won't play for him. Or maybe when it's time to line up versus like a 49ers or versus a Rams versus somebody who had to literally claw and fight, who barely got in on a bus, to make the team into the 53, and now they balling out of control. You don't have that same hunger to match that dog that's across from you. You know what I'm saying? So we basically losing the fight already when it gets started. So going into the camp, these are some of the position rooms I'm keying in on for both sides. I made a list. You everybody see. First room is the tight end room for me, because that room to me on the offensive side, tight end 2 has always been a problem with me, especially with Span Ford and Schoonmaker, and now we got a extra guy in there. That room has been disappointing because it's been deprived of the competition. Like if y'all been watching me, and I'll be breaking down the trenches like out of every game. I don't know if I still do that. That shit was a lot. But bro, whenever we turned on the film, when it came to run blocking, there was nobody that was on a level. There was 2 guys. That's why I kept fighting y'all. That I was saying that was the best run blockers on the field, like period. Steele, like that's why I'd be fighting for Steele, because Steele was uprooting Quentin Williams when he's still on the Jets, and then the other guy was Span Forward, and he was Span Forward was a mauler. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't get him any more, reps than he got the year before. You feel me? How you want me to keep going? You want to add on to the tight end room?
I could add to it and keep going. In terms of threats, in terms of sponsorships and politics. So yeah, if we go with the tight end room, definitely has a stench of politics. Like Ferg, I didn't even like the play calling on Ferg. It's like he was protected. It's like you gave a guy that was usually going to get it across the middle and sacrificing himself and having yak to where you made everything easy for him. It's like you put training wheels back on him.
Right.
It's like now that it was people trying to make a case that you was the number 2 weapon for us, bro.
Right.
And then everything they doing is dump off, bootleg, and screens, and it's like
screens and shovels. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like in the red zone, it's you're right with that. And honestly, this is why I'm highlighting that competition need to be an all-time high, because contract situation goes after this season, Ferg is out of money. So which means that, look, man, this is the time to lay off the competition, because if somebody is clearly taking the job from Ferg this season, it doesn't really hurt you financially next season. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. The next room I'm keeping an eye on, may lead into more conversations, is wide receiver. Just being honest with you. We already know the situation is going on there. There's potentially with Pickens, he may be playing on the tag. So I'm paying attention to that room in terms of, I'm hoping we don't see another Tolbert part 2 come into play, or not a Tolbert, Gallup part 2. Like I want Flower to continue to naturally earn it, and I don't want to see someone continually phased out. So, and then I just want to keep the competition at an all-time high between your top weapons, because that's when we was at our best. You know what I'm saying? When we were questioning if CD was the guy versus Pickens was the guy, that just brought out the best in them. So,
oh man,
you know what I'm saying? That's when we got the best. if y'all don't remember, right when CD got hurt in that Lions game, bro, he was finna act a fool. Like he was on track for like 200 or 300 yards.
Like he was finna go crazy.
Yeah.
And I see what you're saying. At first, I wasn't jiving with you, but you got me going. I was like, receiver.
Yeah.
But after you really start talking, you right.
I'm
like,
talking about, I just don't want
now a battle with them
yeah.
two. Like, nah, that's listen, bro. I'm gonna be all the way honest with you. They should get this thing already dirty and call it the battle for the new number one.
Man.
And I mean, really, this is what I mean. It's like, cause see, CeeDee Lamb could be up for a new contract next year.
Mm-hmm.
So see, if you go put Pickens on to prove it, he ain't on no proof.
Like this is legit.
If we talking about great plays,
right?
Like, and if one of them making greater plays, then that might be the way we can only keep one. Why is Pickens the only one to where he need to prove it? Shit, like, huh?
I would have one contract set for $44 million with a blank name, put it between their locker.
Exactly. And I'm gonna tell you something in terms of competition between them two. It wasn't right to target CeeDee Lamb in the red zone and not target Pickens as much, even though neither one of them got a lot. To me, it's just common sense that Pickens should have got more.
Right.
He should have got more in that red zone and really should have been your first attempt at it almost every time. If you go attempt to pass, it's just physics, y'all. If you playing basketball, do you want to throw the ball down to Boss, show me, at 5'11", or do you want to throw it to LeBron James at 6'8"? Like, for real. You go throw it down to LeBron James. You got a better chance because of how big he is. Even if your pass is not accurate, the physics of the person and the wingspan and the advantages of Pickens should make him the primary guy. And plus, he was already number one in deep ball accuracy before he was with Dak. Yeah. He was already downfield the dopest dude in the league.
Yeah.
Like, can I say that again?
Mm-hmm.
He was already the dopest dude in the league.
Right.
He was number one in deep ball accuracy, bro. So how do you not, if we talking about competition, that's a good point. If we talking about competition, we was actually leaving points on the board by prioritizing the wrong number one in certain situations.
No, wins on the win column. I think we win versus Denver, as crazy as it sounds.
I think so. Now,
or is at least it's more competitive, you know.
I want to talk about it, like, because going back to you took me for a loop with this one. I wasn't expecting it, but it's a good conversation.
I forgot I put it in here.
I
put it in here. I ain't gonna lie.
When you said receive, I was like, but no, it's real. Like, going back to Denver, right? If we go look at Denver was the first time that I did a film breakdown and noticed that they was actually putting more on stopping Pickens than they was CeeDee Lamb.
It so did.
And I saw it on film and it shocked me because I wasn't expecting it. I went into, we go do our post, recap games and analysis. And I'm looking and I kept seeing doubles. And I'm like, they doubling Pickens, bro. And they was putting Surtain.
Yeah.
They was doing both. They was doubling them and they was putting their best corner on him.
The best corner had help over the top.
And help over the top.
Right.
With Pickens. And that's when I started saying, damn, bro. The league look at Pickens as the bigger threat. Like, forget our debate. Like, this is proof.
That's forethought. Remember, that's before it even happened.
Yeah.
That was before it even went off. So the
league feared Pickens
because they knew the moment he got with Dak, they knew, like, hold on.
They knew. And the film clearly showed that.
Mm-hmm.
Not dare anybody go back and really look at them and look what they was doing. Look who they was matching up. And that's what they kept doing. Like, and that's why CD was likely finna have a great Detroit game, like he had a great Kansas game. It's less pressure on him now.
Yeah. So because they made that same mistake. Yeah, you're right. And in that Detroit game, bro, I'm telling you, oh my, like, I think y'all don't.
Yeah, CD was finna go crazy.
CD was finna go crazy because that was
go crazy.
See, everybody remember, Pickens, everything like that. He dropped a couple of balls. He was struggling and everything like that. But that, bro, I'm telling you, we would have whooped or like at least tied with him because he was
honestly,
flying.
I think CD was finna take his name back.
He was finna take a name back.
He was
heard
gonna take his
noise.
name back.
Oh, he heard us.
Noise. He was gonna show them boys. No, I'm the number one of Dallas. Like you could see it early, bro. He was, and then he was coming out of that Kansas City game where he smoked a top corner. He hugged. I forgot his name. He got a big contract too. Corner that was for Kansas City. I forgot his name.
Oh, Legarius. Was it Sneed? Was it Legarius Sneed?
It wasn't Sneed. Nah, they
just traded him to the Rams.
Yeah, they traded. I forgot his name.
I forgot it. Yeah, I forgot his name. But you know, it's not Sneed.
CD cooked him down.
Yeah. On that. Cause that was a little stretch. He was trying to get his name. You right?
Man, right? He cooked him, and he's a top corner, bro.
Not only that, because that's when CD was getting like Trent McDuffie. Appreciate it, bro. McDuffie.
Oh boy, that boy, what CD did to Trent, I was like, boy, y'all better put some respect on CD because you know it was a lot of noise then. Pickens the number one. Pickens the shit. That boy CD say, hey, I got something to say about that, dog.
Right.
You right, man. This is a great conversation. I'm glad you brought them boys up.
Yeah, I mean, it's the competition for receipt. So the main competition I'm paying attention to is them not getting goofy with Flournoy and then targets. That's the main thing.
Good point. And then another place to look at it is in the red zone. If you're really using Pickens right, 3rd and longs and all vertical shots should be Pickens on just common sense. Like for instance, y'all, if we could replay Philly game 1, who should have got them vertical shots?
It should have been Pickens.
It should have been Pickens. Like, you know, we know that he dropped it. And, you know, I ain't go, beat him up over it.
What helped us out in the second game when we played Philly? We started targeting the right person vertical.
You see what I'm saying? Like, Pickens, we gotta keep saying that. Pickens, because, rightfully so, Dak deserve a lot of credit for Pickens. But Dak don't deserve no credit for what Pickens was already vertically.
You don't get credit for throwing a 50-50 ball, boy. You put it in the right place,
No, hell no. Wait.
You put it in the right place. I mean, you got to be accurate, but I'm just saying, like, unless
because they both was a marriage, though. I ain't gonna take too
much. It was a marriage, but like, if
Mac was also number one in deep ball throws.
If I'm high pointing that thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm just.
It was a perfect marriage on the vertical. They still a perfect marriage, bro. They still are the perfect marriage in the league. They both came together. Dak was number one in deep ball accuracy, and then Pickens was number one in deep ball receptions.
Yes,
they are. So going back to your politics, every like 3rd and long, you know how you automatically think we got to go CD here, because that's what you would say in a normal wide receiver 1, wide receiver 2 scenario. This is the big moment. Go at your 88.
Right.
We shouldn't be thinking like that with Pickens on the team.
Shouldn't at all. Not at all. You know what I'm saying? The next room.
I gotta call this one, man. It's been on my heart because I want to make sure we get to it.
Yeah, go ahead. You probably
corner.
Yeah. Oh, that's on my list. Yes. I'm really paying attention to that room.
Yeah, that's the room to look at in terms of politics.
Yeah,
bro.
Because I'm not. So yeah, this is where I kind of want the coaches to win. You showed your hand. The moment you brought in Adoree Jackson, that proved to me that you viewed corner as a need in that draft. So you should have prioritized it. That's just me, especially in them early rounds. That's just me. And I do not like how we're viewing DaRon Bland as our shoe-in number 1. 2 things. Me, because of ability, and most of all, because of injury. You know what I'm saying? You got a Kobe Durant in there who got who's been a starter before. You still got your guy, what's his name? I think Darion is his name. Kalen Carson. I'm looking at Kalen Carson sideways, like, bro, this can be one of your last camps. You know what I'm saying? Like, going in. Our corner is a room that if politics get into the way, or sponsorships get into the way, it can be a lot worse than what it's projected to be. Because it don't have to be that bad, especially if they start like Savon Ravel and Kobe Durant. But if not, like I feel like it could get ugly for us and hinder us.
See, the issue is this: most will agree that Kobe was clearly your best corner. If we graded just all film from last year, he was better than Revel.
Mm-hmm.
He was better than Bland by a lot, right? Obviously, Revel with the knee was compromised, so you have to say that was his absolute bottom floor, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the upside should, or hopefully with good coaches, then end up topping Durant.
Right.
But at the same time, you don't know that because you haven't seen that. So to me, the guys that you should be walking out with, out the gate, the first people that should start is Durant.
Yes.
And then the people that got question marks by him should be Bland and Revel.
It should.
So every time Durant should be the starting corner. Every time. Now, what they got to show is that we're better. And if you show you better, then we start switching that around. If we start seeing the upside, because Revel don't have a knee brace, plus now he's getting superior coaching from cornerback coaches, right? So now you technically looking doper than you, and we starting to see the first round potential that you was allegedly, because I didn't have a first round grade. Some people did. I didn't. I had a third round grade on Revel. I did.
Yeah, I was higher on Revel. But after you told me, I did notice his flaws though. Because I don't trust him versus like very shifty receivers.
Yeah, he was stiff. He was a little stiff to me.
He's very stiff. I only trust him going one way.
Yeah, I like him in press, but like I didn't see I don't see that fluid ass corner, like them real just graceful, like very, I see him kind of rough a little bit,
Yeah, he gonna have to that's gonna have to come with we don't see that. So he's gonna have to work on that in the offseason. Like
that's
with somebody.
Offseason work. That's a lot of jump rope, that's a lot of hip movements and a lot of turning drills.
Right.
He need a lot of drill work to get him like muscle memory to work. But
if he don't work, I'm telling you right now, that's somebody with obvious weakness. And I'm not saying it can come to bite us. I'm just saying it's something to keep a look at. And that makes the Caleb Downs draft pick even better, because that's the whole point why we got him. With this nickel, we can come and shade him off versus people with obvious weaknesses. But shoot, it's only one of him. That's all you gotta say.
I would also say a couple of things about Revel though, because I like this question. How you feel about Revel's ceiling? In terms of an athlete, if you're a great coach, you can't wait to get your hands on him.
Mm-hmm.
Them long arms, that height, you know what I'm saying? That speed,
and the aggressiveness too.
And he willing.
He aggressive downhill too. Like I trust everything. Everything in front. He ain't scared.
He ain't scared, bro. He go come up like a man.
Right.
Yeah. I don't for nothing about his mentality.
It's just all skill. It's all the skill.
Yeah. That's it. So Revel upside is tremendous, bro. Like I can see a Sherman on the highest level, or Richard Sherman or better. I can easily, especially if you play him like Sherman, if you say, hey, bro, you go be the press specialist.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't finna do a bunch of off man and shit. We ain't gonna do a bunch of matches.
We
gonna use you how God built you, bro. God built you to be a bully on that, you know what I'm saying? The way you got them old go gadget arms, bro. Like we go put you in front of them dudes and you just fuck them up, bro.
Right.
Like, and if they beat you, fine.
We got help. We
got help, and you tall. So that ball gotta be perfect. So if they beat you on perfect balls, I accept that. So now he got major upside. Let me say a couple of things about his upside too. I could see some specialist usage out of him too. Specialist usage. Like I could see, him being somebody that's a tight end eraser.
On a bunch set.
Yep, I could see him as a tight end eraser. Like, bro, you might not be shifty enough for like real elusive guys, but if we felt it, we want to like match up on a big tight end that's dangerous.
Right.
Like if we play the Raiders, like, no, that's your guy.
Yeah,
that's your guy.
Hey, give me a good little press right out.
On
Bowers, you know what I'm saying?
On Bowers. You and Bowers all day.
He shouldn't beat you because
because you're a corner.
You're a corner. You're
big.
You're big. Yeah, you're a corner.
He's not gonna be shifty. And he shouldn't bully you. So let's go.
Yeah, come on now. Yeah, give me a good pop. You know what I'm saying? Like for If he box you out, okay, I'll live with that. But like, nah.
Yeah.
You know,
I could also see him as a big nickel too.
a nickel.
A big nickel. Yep.
Going inside. I don't. If we trusted him, you know, with the the ta, you know, that I don't know.
No, I'm saying big nickel from a. You know how Parker was saying you got to be able to have run support.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, going in for okay, yeah.
I ain't talking about covering out of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought you meant like that. Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm talking about I'm talking about safety mentality. Like
that's I think when if his athleticism ever goes, remember we were saying that last year. I think he'll make a better. He might need to. Hey,
I'm thinking that too, bro. It's something about him screams elite safety.
Ooh.
Like it screams is if he could play in space, which we don't know.
We don't know yet. We I can't wait.
But if he could play in space, bro, I could see him as dope safety, bro. Like
that. If he fails, like he's lucky that can work for him. You know what I'm saying? He has a built-in.
Because he got the corner. He got a safety mentality. How he come up.
He can extend.
He show no fear. He ain't no sucker at all when it comes down to willing.
Right.
If you come across that middle, he wanted them to knock your head off.
Sure would. So, for sure.
So
the last room I could just hint at. I don't want to talk about it much, but in terms of politics, it's just the edge room. Because the main guys I'm looking at, we got Malachi Lawrence. I want to see how you're gonna do with Ezra Rocco. Funny enough, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not necessarily your guy. Or the reason why I'm just saying the edge room impossible because I'm looking at that room. Yes, our best edge may be Gary on paper, but look, bro, if everybody ain't getting off, then shit, we in rotation. Like there should be at no point we gatekeeping from almost anybody unless they just, you know, they just giving us a negative effect on the field, then sure. But if we just, you know, if Gary just okay at stopping the run, he okay at the edges, and I want to see everybody else too. I'm just being honest with you. Like, you know, keep rotating them out. But there shouldn't be no gatekeeping or everything like that in the edge room. And if everybody's bad, I don't want no sponsorship. Like, you know, we still believe in our God. No, get somebody else. So I'm really paying attention to that room with low expectations though.
So, you know, when you talk about edge and sponsorship and politics, the biggest thing that'll be at risk will be sponsorships again. Because, you know, when you get a coach that say, hey, this was my guy. I pounded the table for him at 23.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like that's gonna tie into my next risk, but all that shit right there, like, that's my coach. I'm like, well, hey,
that was my coach at Florida.
Let's get into my next risk because that ties.
No, hold on, let's stay right here real quick because I want to talk about a couple of things about the politics of edge, and then we'll go to the next risk if you don't mind.
Gotcha.
So then a new sponsorship where Donovan Ezraku, he was the guy that White Cotton. I would have picked him at 12.
Right.
So you was the guy that was gonna get a lot of rope. Now White Cotton in Tennessee.
He
gone. So now are you gonna get treated like the guy you should get treated like? You should get treated like a second year edge.
Because remember, Ezra Rocco should have got less reps last year.
Yeah.
Based on what he showed in preseason and them first couple of games. But people fight me on that. You know what I'm saying? But I was actually right with that. Because
see, most people ain't gonna want to hear this because of the season we in Kool-Aid, optimism, delusional season. We have a lot of super delusion right now.
Right.
A lot of people go want to see more from Malachi than Donovan Ezraku. When in reality, you should see more from Des. You should see more from Des. Because see, we already went through this in a lot of detail. We looked at already over 60 edges that was drafted in the first round. Me and Lou already looked at it.
Yeah.
Most of them take big jumps on year 2.
They do.
Not just little jumps, big jumps. You go from like 1 or 2 sacks to 6. You go from 1 or 2 sacks to 8. Or if you had 7, you go from 7 to 10. You know what I mean? If you have 4, you go from 4 to 8, 9.
Right.
Like it's massive. So, and if you're a person of pattern, and that's how I look at everything in football, and Lou does as well.
Mm-hmm.
Is that should tell you who to really prioritize, especially if we project your hip is gonna be okay. So when you bringing up politics on a SWOT analysis, where we're looking at the threats, okay? We're looking at the threats of politics. That would be another one that we could get wrong, and we could get wrong because we pushing pick 23, the new toy, the Malachi. We giving him too many reps when we should be giving those reps to Donovan Ezerako if he healthy.
Or like last year, a James Houston.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like last year, it should have been more for James, less for Donovan Ezerako.
Or if you feel like you can't give it to nobody, then you should have just listened to us from get go and go find that veteran edge. Yeah. Bring somebody else in here. Yeah. Bring in the Jadeveon Clowney of this year. And honestly, that's going to tie you into my next one because this is going to tie in. But the next threat and risk I have for this is this youth movement risk. Both on this is going to tie in. I want to stay on the roster right now, but this is also going to tie into the coaches because I feel like right now the biggest threat I feel like for us trying to contend right now is that we have a lot of youth. And a lot of from Cowboy Nation, I'm not liking this mindset of going purposely young because of ages and everything like that versus bringing in veteran presence, veteran talent, and everything like that. Tell y'all right now, never have you ever seen in sports somebody win with a young ass team. Being honest with you, now like you seen somebody get to the Super Bowl last year in the Patriots, and that should be already like blinking light enough, like how they got all them young folks they had in there, all them rookies and
exposed.
They got exposed. They got their ass whooped.
They did.
And I tweeted saying
the rookies got exposed.
They got their ass whooped. And I said, bro, like the Super Bowl.
In the Super Bowl.
Yeah. The Super Bowl is an old man's game. Like all that young shit, that doesn't matter in the playoffs.
You probably need to be a role player or in a skill position to even have a chance.
Because they keying in on you. They've been like these DC, these position coaches and these players, they studying you right now, bro. You just not ready for that. And I feel like when I look at the Dallas Cowboys roster, in particular the defense, because that's where mainly a lot of this youth is on the defense. We got a lot of guys in a lot of key areas that we're trying to count on at key spots. And I don't like how the fan base is when we trying to push a veteran edge. They don't want that because he's too old and everything like that. Like, but you need the veteran presence. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about that?
The youth movement is extremely scary.
Very.
It's extremely scary because it's where we're hoping in new toys and we're not using kind of like reason. So it's like the same new toy mentality is why before Quentin Williams and Clark, we was going into the season like we're good with J2R.
Yeah.
We're good. That was a youth movement to your point.
It was.
And so when we was out here like, bro, we need to respect one tech, it was this youth movement saying, let's give the young guys a chance. Y'all been negative. Shut up. They're attacking the edges. You guys are panicking, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then they actually do what we've been preaching and get the one techs, and now everybody done changed their doctrine. The new doctrine is the way that you win Super Bowls is you build the trenches. It's like, really?
You're going with the
really,
but the most important reason why we can't do this youth movement. Remember what you said about DT, about the main difference between these guys coming from the university to
when you 12 games to 17,
like the physical impact on a body. That's why we need people in here, that's going to teach these guys how to be a pro. Because honestly, bro, like a lot of everybody ain't like Caleb Downs that came from Ohio State competing for a championship, which means they got an extra little 3-4 games. 15 or like, you know what I'm saying? So they're playing 15, 16 games a season. Man, Malachi's at UCF, bro. Big 12. They weren't doing a damn thing, bro. They play like 9 games, bro.
Yeah.
And you asking him to jump to 17 and hey, be our main guy, bro, just from a physical standpoint.
Attrition, go get him.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
just go get him.
So we got.
I don't care how much a vet work with him either.
Mm-hmm.
He go hit a wall.
Yeah. Every time. It's guaranteed.
Like you pretty guaranteed to hit a wall. Even I guarantee if we looked at people that had like great years, like 10 sacks, I guarantee most of them sacks didn't come late. I guarantee like when Crosby and them had 10 sacks as a rookie, I guarantee I ain't looked at it, but my nose is telling me if I go look at it, I guarantee he got a majority of that early, bro.
Sure did.
Yeah, because that attrition is real, man. Like, yeah, you will start wearing down when your body is used to playing only 10 or 12 games, and now you're paying 17 just to get in. And if you get in, you go now play 18, 19. What? And you in the trenches?
He said, Super Bowl. Yeah, you need it. That's what I'm fighting for. He said, C. Haynes said, I don't think you were born when the Cowboys won a Super Bowl with young teams. Y'all, we didn't win with young teams. What young teams? We didn't. You talking about them 90s teams?
No, they weren't young teams.
They were not young teams. No, they were not.
No.
Oh, I saw the history, man.
I was
know
born.
It. Yeah, bro. Hell no.
I was in high school.
You been at Emmett. Irvin was the first one here.
Yeah, Emmett was in year 2. Yeah, he was the youngest. He was the youngest.
You traded for Charles Haley, who already won rings over there with the Niners.
Yeah, and matter of fact, Irvin already had his first contract.
Yeah,
his second contract.
No,
Aikman too.
Irvin came in when what's name was still the head coach.
Yeah, Aikman came in '88, bro.
Irvin came. Who was the coach right before Jimmy? The head Tom Landry.
Yeah,
that was last year. No, hell no.
Nate, like Nate Newton was here.
I was actually, when I researched, I was actually surprised how late in these guys' careers we won. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think
now he got a point that we got a haul for Herschel. We got a young haul, but most of them dudes like was role players, bro.
Yeah, it wasn't year one.
Like even like because we talk about getting Woodson because we got Woodson out there, Haley, but Woodson wasn't a starter.
He wasn't.
Darren Woodson wasn't a starter. It was James Washington.
Mm-hmm.
And James Washington, man, had my boy Woodson on the bench. Nah, that was a vet team.
The old line was definitely vets because they was there before Emmett.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That was a vet squad.
Yeah, that was a vet squad. Yeah, like I think we ain't talking about old 13 years now. We
talking about
a healthy balance, bro. Like
so let's define this. 3 years in the league as a vet. I want y'all to be clear to that. You can get your pension if you've been in the league 3.5 years. You're considered a vet. Like you get a whole pension just from being in the league 3.5 years. So a vet is 3.5 years. Anything under that is not a vet.
Yeah.
So that team was full of 3.5s.
And the guys wouldn't start. It was a healthy balance. The difference is what we're doing today. We drafting guys and saying, hey, you know what I'm saying? We need you right now. And it's like, and then we complain about development. Dog, no, part of us is taking the prospect, and then we gotta actually have fruitful and fertile grounds. You know what I'm saying?
No, bro. He said Irvin Emmett Troy was young. No, bro.
No. You gotta research, bro. No,
Irvin
was no.
Irvin was there with Landry, dog.
He was there with Landry.
He treated Emmett like a little brother when he came.
He was there before Jimmy.
Yeah, he was schooling Emmett. He was teaching Emmett how to be a pro. He was a vet. And then Emmett was there probably because it was year 2 for Emmett.
It was almost contract year because remember I thought wasn't the second time.
No. Okay, so Emmett rookie season is when we went to the playoffs for the first time and we lost to Detroit, and he was rookie of the year.
Yes,
and then year 2 was when we won the Super Bowl. So it was his second year. Yeah. He was the young bull. You know what I'm saying? But everybody else around him was vets.
Yeah,
he was the last piece, bro. Emmett was your final piece.
Yes.
And he was a part of that class and that haul from Herschel. He was in that haul.
Yes.
And that was the 91 haul. Yeah, we got a haul, but so the people that was on that was a part of that haul was Woodson, Russell Maryland, who was also a rotational D lineman.
Yeah, starting number 1 overall pick.
They got Leon Lett off the street. Most people don't know that. Do you know how they signed Leon Lett, bro? You heard the story? Bro, the way they signed Leon Lett is Jimmy Johnson, he was always a fool scout.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the scouts said, hey, Jimmy, you got to go see this. You got to go see. We're thinking about signing this player, right? So then they went to the gym and said, hey, Leon Lett, do what you just did. That's all they told Jimmy. That's all they told Lett. And Jimmy watching, Jimmy. He watching. Leon Lett, they say he did a 360 tomahawk dunk with 2 hands. 360 though. He big and he boom. And they said Jimmy said sign him. Off the street.
Off the street. See, you know what I'm
So
saying?
that team, man, that was just so so like hoping that we go win it with young dudes Lou, right, bro? That's a fool's.
Because the difference is we're like, bro. See, I think the difference what the Cowboys are trying to do, we're putting guys in important spots year one. You feel me?
Yeah, year one.
Like there's a chance. There's a like if Malachi Lawrence is starting, this is year one for him. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like if Wood Barham takes over for middle linebacker, that's year one for him. You know what I'm saying? Downs year one, I think he's gonna be fine. You know what I'm saying? One or two guys starting,
and he gonna be bumpy too.
He is. He ain't gonna be his.
He ain't gonna be like he gonna be dope. He gonna show spurts of it. But he gonna be like great year three.
I need to add that clip because what's name confirmed that one of the more developmental positions is the positions of thinking, and the safety. Well, what's his name? Our VP, not VP, a GM. You know what I'm talking about? Will McClay. He said it in an interview with 105.3 The Fan. Like he was saying that the safety is one of the more developmental positions. So, like, I think he gonna be a lot. He gonna be a lot earlier than some other safeties. But it's not gonna. We may end up giving his ass the green dot. Like he gonna have a lot on his damn plate.
I can see him having the green dot.
Yeah, like he gonna have a lot on his plate, and we're doing all of that year one, and we're actively trying to like. I think we need to settle this right now, Cowboy Nation. Are we trying to go compete for a Super Bowl or not?
Yes. See, and let's see because we got caught up. Because this whole thing is talking about this the threat of the youth movement. And see that youth movement is showing up in a lot of places to where we need vets. So we was just talking about edge. To me, this is the wrong time to be on the youth movement for running back.
Ooh,
this is the wrong time to be on that, bro. And see, we not saying we don't believe in these guys. What we're saying is we need more competition in these rooms because we didn't see these guys. It's a difference. It's a difference between saying we don't believe. Then it's another thing to say we didn't see it yet.
And we're right too. Like how many of the class actively contributed in the 2025 class to the team last year? Like actively contributed. It was just Booker. And Nezaragu. Right. And really it was just Booker. You know why? Because everybody else, bro, like that's what. But when Balls is talking about with that physical, everybody ain't up to that. We had guys that really couldn't make the roster, and we trying to guarantee that now. That's why I think how you team build, it needs to be a healthy amount of youth.
Yeah.
So we can always, when you have a healthy amount of youth, the transition is good. You know what I'm saying? You can't just plant the seed in the desert, walk away and be like, did you develop? Nah, bro, you gotta bring some vets in here. Just like in basketball, you ain't gonna never win no damn championship without no vets in a vet in the room. Yeah, you need somebody to teach you how to be a pro, teach you how to like you need imagine if we didn't have a Quentin Williams. What was that game when he actually was that Philly game when we came back 21-0 when he talked to them boys how to be a pro? You know, right? You can't, this ain't college, bro. This ain't college.
And it's what DERAIL said. He said if Javonte goes down, then what? People don't see the storm coming?
Exactly.
Like, and that's it. That's it. It's like, bro, could Maffa get in there and be like this all-world back that we just like, wow, sure. I would still rather have some insurance in case he's not. I would rather go say, hey, Chubb, you've been in big boy shoes before. This is a big boy situation. You know what I'm saying? So we need you to come in here and share the load with Maffa. We need you right now. That's what you see what I'm saying? We need, and somebody that's been in the league. Chubb was a former star. The only reason he's still not a star is because of his ACL. That's it.
A former superstar. Like
he was a former superstar. Like that's now healthy.
Do y'all know how big that would be to the room? Y'all remember when they didn't do nothing, but remember when Adrian Peterson, what it did to that running back in the room when he was with Washington, we was bouncing around.
Yeah.
Like, when you know what I'm saying? When we had it. Yeah. How it affected Zeke? Is Zeke who he is without
McFadden? Not without McFadden and Alfred
Morris.
Definitely without Morris, no.
Like we're not even talking about. Yeah, we need them for their physical ability, but what about like just teaching them how to be a pro? $5 up from Nigel. He said, "Did y'all see the interview Vach and Brian did with Brad Sham? If so, what is y'all thoughts on what Brad had to say? What did he say, Nigel?
I don't know what he said. I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it. Yeah, I didn't watch it.
Yeah, no dissing. I just didn't see it. I'll go check it, but I didn't see it. What did he say?
Yeah, you gotta tell us what he said. You know what I'm saying? All right, but like, and when he do that, you know, that's
you got put in the raffle too, Nigel.
This youth movement is also tying in to. We're gonna stay with the youth. That was for the roster. What about the youth and your coaches?
Man, you killing it, bro. Real threats.
Like, hey now. You know, I think people are not really talking about the risk of this is Schotte's second year as a head coach.
Before we go to the coaching rawness, can we rewind just a little bit and go back to a group?
You talking about like the sponsorships?
Mm-hmm.
Who?
Linebacker.
That's where I had Edge in there for a reason. That's where I forgot to mention.
Morris.
Yes, that was the number one guy.
Yep.
I wanted to pay attention to.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
I forgot. Damn, I had it in there.
No, it's all good. That's why we teaming this up. It's like, nah, we can't. We got to go back to that. Like,
because I'm telling y'all right now, it would tell me how this season gonna go if we go in there and Morris is literally phased out.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna hear nothing from y'all and honestly, this is gonna get into this coaching rawness too. This is tying it in because last year was Eberflus. Eberflus is gone, but the residue of the stuff we didn't like about Eberflus, certain things are still here. Now it's drawing up conclusions in my mind. Schotty, you was a little enabling in some of this shit that happened last year.
Could be.
You could, you know what I'm saying? Or you didn't speak up enough.
This heavy sponsorship culture, my guy stuff.
And remember, I told you how I always peep, man, when you finna get rid of somebody. Whenever you try to play salesman, when we get salesman Schotty, because salesman Schotty don't have to sell us. He's a terrible salesman. When he try to oversell. He undersell.
Yeah, you right. Ooh,
we undersell. I'm like, ooh, that player is on the block. You know what I'm saying? That's what made us like shine blinking lights for a player like Tyler Guyton. You know what I'm saying? Or when he was talking about Osa can play that run defending forward. I know the hell he can't. We're not dumb. Schotty. That's why when you traded him, it's like we saw that coming. Or when you talking about we move and Maris, you know, he can be that edge. He can do everything like that. There's nothing Maris did in his previous year that can convince you that he can rush the passer on a daily basis. But you drafted a rookie in here who was on the edge primarily at Michigan and Jay Sean Barham and immediately put him at the inside linebacker. Nothing against it. I think he can do it, but it's just saying if he can do it, why can't Maris do it?
Right. If you had the logic to start him at where his most natural fit would be and he's best at his instinct, why didn't you think that with a veteran? Year 3 guy. Like, that's a year 3 guy, bro.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? And he got the same type of mentality as Burham, bro.
Same. Damn, Nigel. Ooh. Okay, well, yeah, we got to stop what we're saying. He talked about how the Cowboys draft process, how he wants Jerry to step aside and just allow Will to do that. How the Cowboys are moving away from players they draft, they don't have to keep, i.e., we like our guys type of mentality.
Damn, man, I need to go listen to it. Because I told you, boy, I swear I love Brad Sham, bro. Like, some people be talking about Brad Sham be on some bullshit. I've never heard Brad Sham on. I've always heard Brad Sham talk good ball, bro. I'm gonna go watch that show. I sure appreciate it. Yeah, and see if Brad Sham is saying we moving away from our guys, bro. See, but we also need Brad Sham to talk about that we moving too heavily into sponsorship.
Yeah, because
we getting away from our guys, but we starting to get too much into coaches' guys. It need to be a balance, bro. It need to be, you know what it need to be? Just fair.
Yeah, just remove it all. Just break the system, bro.
Yeah, break the system, bro.
System,
like
bro. We don't need either or, you know?
Yeah, we came in, man, and also appreciate the 50K. I mean 50.
Ooh, how many? That's like what?
That's
10
10.
entries?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he got 11 now. So let me go on, hook him up. I'm hooking them up now. But yeah, Nigel, you went crazy. But hold on real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, I'll listen to it for sure. Appreciate that.
No, I'm gonna preach. Oh yeah,
I'm
you
gonna listen
did.
to it now.
And
Yeah.
see, you know what? I want to say this, bro. I appreciate greatly the chat because they don't know how much content we get from them.
Yeah, the ideas and everything.
Ideas like, I did a video this morning because Newhouse sent me something. I did that Downs video from Alabama where Daz told the corner, man, fuck you. And people don't understand how big that was. Hold on.
Yeah, that's why like I'm doing a thing in my member shoes. Like it's gonna be completely like community led. Like all them intense breakdowns I'll be doing. I want to give back to the community. So like I want like so we can have because I do. Well, I be getting ideas from you. I'm like, oh, I didn't catch that. Y'all help us cast that net. That's what Brian said.
Yeah,
casting that net.
Yeah, and so now that I'm hip that Brad talked about less hour guys, that's just another video. That's an easy video with somebody that's trusted, that's showing that what we've been saying wasn't bullshit. Like we've been on that, but people treat it, content creator, whatever, bro. Like
no, we know.
Now you got Brad Sham over there, like that favoring the drafted guys, and we've been saying that, bro. I did about 3 or 4 shows this year saying that they look like they moving away from that they're starting to actually put their toe more in the free agent waters.
Didn't you do that around when we got Quinny? Because it's like, bro, we ain't never been this double active like that. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
like,
and my brother said you guys should spam sign Kamara. We should do it, not us. Like you.
Because a lot of people don't know Trip Aces. We got his old running back coach. Yeah, Derek Foster coached him at New Orleans. Like, like it's a match made in heaven. Shout out to Tuck in the building. God, dog, DERAIL. You just put it. This is an emoji. That's it.
Yeah, bro. He got him 10 entries too.
DERAIL.
Yeah, I'm putting them down right now. DERAIL, you got 10 entries for that, brother.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna have to have something super dope for this next raffle, bro, because these balls is really dropping. Y'all dropping that cash, bro. Real talk. Like y'all been dropping cash like crazy. Well, and it's greatly appreciated too, man. Like my son need a new G.I. Joe, bro. My baby mama back mad at me, bro. So it's torment.
Gas, that's what it is.
And gas. Ooh. High for all us.
I be doing driving every week. Y'all don't know how much that do for me. Swear to God. Like what?
Listen, man. That driving, bro. Like I ain't never been so conscious of driving. I'm like, damn.
Like, yeah. Well, when I was younger, bro, we used to.
Damn, I need some milk.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, I need to do some eggs.
I used to just drive around Dallas. I don't even do that no more. I used to ride around the Soto.
Now walk the dog.
Yeah, I take my ass out and go walking around.
I go walking now, man. Like
how they driving shit. Turn that car off,
down, bro. Like
turn that car off for show. Going back to it, yeah, because you're right with that the sponsorship with Maris. I'm very much so really paying attention to that. But going back to because Tuck gonna like this, the coaching rawness, because we talked about the youth movement, that too much youth in the roster. We wanted this youth in the coaching, but when you're competing for a championship or a Super Bowl, this is a risk. And so the defensive coaches, Malachi Lawrence and his coach, him lobbying for his guy. If I was in the room, I'm like, bro, can you give me some years before you lobby for a guy? You know what I'm saying? Or
I know.
Can you give? Oh, this is my guy. I had him at UC. Okay, well, both of y'all ain't been in NFL. Like this, I just being honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Or
you haven't been here long enough to beat the table,
bro. Can you scout?
Get in the corner.
Can you scout an opposing team first?
Get him.
Can you do that first?
I'm kicking him out the room.
Well, people are not talking about.
Can you get him out?
Like I want my.
Get your ass out of here, man.
Because why we didn't learn our lesson? We did that last time with Deuce. Even though I wanted, I thought Deuce was good, but shoot, if Deuce didn't work out for him, why we still doing it again? You feel me? But
hold on, Drill over here talking that shit. He said, "Boss, give some to Edges, boy." I'ma tell Rebel. I'ma tell Rebel, bro. You know I'm a snitch, dog. I'ma say, man, my boy. Nah, I'ma keep it on the hush. I'm gonna keep it bro code on this one, dog. I'm gonna keep it bro code.
Somebody gonna snitch. They gonna snitch.
I want the snitch because I like mess, bro. You know I like mess, bro. That boy say, put that on the edge, because she went hard. She say, put that on Drill when she dropped that 100. I say they capping hard, but man, Edge went through the money in the earth. She threw the money at Drell's face.
Real? Oh my God, dog.
Drell, she threw that money in your face.
For real. She said, hold this and this for your other foot. Like, God, dog.
Damn, you throw that in that man's face.
Rubber band on. She said, man, this is get your hair cut. You know what I'm saying? All that. But like this youth movement.
You see Tuck coming?
Let's see. That's the first 3 games. New York, Washington, and Baltimore. See, honestly, I got a lot of risk in there. And I don't want to go too ahead of myself, but like, I think this youth movement with Schotty, second year, Christian Parker, like this is a big risk. Especially we wanted this youth and everything like that, but at the end of the day, like both these guys have never been the man. And honestly, like we don't want to really hold it to you last year, Schotty, but you failed.
Wait.
Even though it was you didn't hire Eberflus.
That's the part.
I know, but I didn't like how immediately when you went to go babysit, your area started to fall off.
Damn, man, you wait.
Part of being a head coach is being able to balance this, right?
No.
But did McCarthy not do it?
Fuck no.
Did McCarthy not do it?
Hear me out. Just hear me out.
Okay, listen.
And I'm following you on. This ain't a fight yet. Because we still talking about the youth movement, right?
Yeah, like the rawness of
Brian Schottenheimer is totally different than Christian Parker.
The rawness?
No, just the qualifications of youth. He's the most experienced youth you go ever see, bro.
Well, I mean, you being the man, you got to be the man. You know what I'm saying?
No, hear me out.
You're the man, though.
No, hear me out.
You may be in the company.
Now, hear me out. Like, hear me out in terms of he's the most experienced youth. Like, hear what I just said.
He got a lot of wisdom, but shit.
He got a lot of wisdom, bro. He was, from obviously his dad, those dinner tables, but then from actually being under multiple coaches and being next in line from the head seat for a long time and being a consultant on the defensive side, he saw the game, bro.
I know.
Like, if nobody more qualified to be a head coach than Schotty, bro. Schotty so qualified to be a head coach that he actually showed that he was super preparing as he was here, bro.
But everything's relative, right?
What you mean? Yeah, of course it's relative.
Are we not competing? Are we not trying to compete for a Super Bowl?
No, we are. And I think he got the chops for it. Hear me out on this. Just hear me out. If we saw this same defensive process last year, do you think we was? And do you think it's Eberflus?
Yes.
Wait.
No, I mean, no. Wait.
Okay, I'm gonna say it again.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, you think we the same way?
Schotty.
No.
Who did Schotty? Because we saw the difference in the interview process, right?
Yes.
When Schotty did the offense last year, which was his side of the ball,
yes,
right? He aligned that bitch.
He did.
When they got Riley, offensive line coach, because he want to be physical, right. Somebody with a physical identity.
Right.
He went and got Clayton, who was up and coming, and that was innovative in run games, right? Yes. Plus physical, that fit. So he aligned it. Like then he went and got youthful receiver coach. He went and got you.
Yes.
Boom, that whole shot to the top, didn't it?
I mean,
No, I'm just saying. I'm just talking about the results. All I'm saying is the results. That's all I'm asking.
I know he didn't get a chance to do that, but is that
right? No, I'm asking the results. Did you get the results on offense?
Was it perfect? Or
did you get results that you said is Super Bowl caliber? Did you get the results?
Super Bowl caliber.
I would say yes, you got the results when his hand was involved.
Yes.
On a Super Bowl level.
Yes.
Okay. He was the one.
But
now hear me out. I
don't want to nitpick. No, go ahead.
No, you can nitpick.
Because I'm like even within that, the offense wasn't perfect.
It wasn't perfect.
It was very ugly. It was. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
That's fine.
It could have been.
That's fine for it to be ugly.
Like we can talk about another day. Like the offense. When we pass this honeymoon phase and y'all start worried about this defense, we can really talk about this offense too.
No, I'm glad we're talking about this.
It's some shit about this offense. I'm like, ugh.
But see, I think I got some fair mulligans, bro. I got some fair pushback. Like for instance, Schotty ain't drove that OC car in a minute. True or false?
Yeah.
It was a minute before he actually drove the OC. He didn't drive it since Seattle.
Yes.
So he was driving that car, plus putting on a whole new hat that he never wore, which is the head coach car. True or false?
Yes.
I think when you taking on everything that you took on with a whole new hat, exceptional. That's why when we take the results of what he did on offense and now say, let's look at what he just did on defense. What did he do? He aligned that. True or false?
He aligned it.
He aligned the shit out of it. And the people that's failing him, to be honest, is front office. That's who failing Parker and him, to be honest, because their first push, which had to be led by Schottenheimer and Parker, was who? Who was the first push?
It was Max.
It was Max.
I was gonna talk about that too.
Right. Like, so I'm saying, I don't think who kept folding? Who the people that who the almost motherfuckers in here?
The damn front office.
Front office. So it's like if you give them their groceries, I'm being honest, bro. If you give them their groceries,
let me ask you this question.
I think both of them can cook on a high level.
Who got more groceries?
Especially Schotty.
Who got more groceries? Schotty?
Oh yeah.
Or McCarthy?
Schotty. Oh, hold on.
Schotty?
Hold on.
Or McCarthy?
Let me think.
Who got more groceries?
Let me think. Mike McCarthy. He had more groceries.
What groceries he get?
Boy, don't do that.
You talking about the draft picks?
No. Overall. We did a show together.
You talking about the number?
We talking about dope ass. McCarthy had more dopeness. He did. He did.
I don't think he had more dope.
He had Michael, bro.
Okay, I'm talking about. You talking about the draft picks? I'm talking about like.
No, I'm talking about squad. The squad.
Oh, the squad. But I'm talking about.
Mike McCarthy had Zeke and Pollard.
Let me define groceries.
Okay.
You going to go out to go get what I need. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. We can take the draft out of this.
Okay.
I'm talking about like outside. He needed a weapon. Schotty needed a weapon. Who was the weapon they gave McCarthy? And the one who's actually more passing dominant. What they give him?
Oh no, they did McCarthy bad on that part.
They had Amari. They
did him bad.
Yeah, they had Amari. They didn't let him touch Amari.
Yeah, they did McCarthy bad.
Like, they didn't let him touch Amari.
Yeah, to sign. See, you know what, bro? Just on another note on what you're saying that's messed up. I was just thinking, look how messed up we are to be taking Pickens through this, and we ran to go sign a hurt Gallup. That's a whole nother subject, but that's just wild to me.
Yeah, they did that for McCarthy. They did, you know, like I get McCarthy his gripes, but like when you really think about it, Schotty is the running. Like if I can go back in time, if I had the key to the universe, I would shift errors. I would put Schotty in charge of what we had in the early years of that because we was more run dominant, and that's mainly for a running team.
I agree.
How we built now is for an air that bitch out team, and we had an air that bitch out as coordinator.
Yeah, we messed up, but I think Schotty did some exceptions. See,
I know he did some politics.
No. Yeah, it's. Whenever I'm judging him and Will McClay and everybody, I always say this, that our coaches are driving or fighting with one hand tied behind their back.
Always.
That is just the facts of being in Dallas. If you in Dallas is so wild that Dan Quinn took a historical bad defense in 1 year and made it number one in defensive turnover differential.
Exactly.
Right? He did that.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
out of one tech, you know what I'm saying?
Without a one tech,
right? You know what I'm saying?
So, in a time where we wasn't giving him shoes, right, which is one tech.
Like who they gave more? They gave more groceries to Eberflus or Quinn.
Quinn.
I think they gave more to Eberflus.
No, Quinn, bro.
I mean, we just hit. I think we just hit more on them draft picks.
Which is Quinn. That's why I'm saying Quinn.
Well, you count draft picks as groceries.
Yeah,
I'm kind of like like I know we can draft and everything
Quinn,
like that.
listen, man. Quinn did good, bro. He brought it. See, Quinn had a good eye. Going back to coaching rawness, that goes into experience, bro. Like
that's
see, that goes back into your point of the risk of dealing with the youth, exactly. Right? Because Quinn, he was wise enough to know to reinvent himself. But I'm gonna come back to Quinn and the power of experience.
You all over,
yeah. I know I'm all over, but I want to say this about Quinn. I want to say this about Quinn. That's and basically fighting with your hand behind your back. How do you take a defense and turn it around like that, right? And then when you say, all right, you see what I just did? Yeah, I saw what you just did. That was dope, wasn't it? Yep, that was extremely dope. Hey, can you do me a favor? I need one exception to really take this to the next level. What's that? I need you to get rid of LV and go get Bobby Wagner.
Nope.
How can I blame coaches now, bro?
You can't.
So let's now flip it to let's now flip it to Brian Schotty. Why the fuck did you even have to beat the ground for Booker, bro?
They should already knew you.
They should already knew you.
They said you was a line.
They said they was a line to you. So if they was a line to you, there shouldn't have been no debate on who the guy should have been. It should have already been. Oh yeah, I mean we know your philosophy. We know that you win through the trenches on both sides of the ball. That's your guy. We just lost Zach Martin. What we talking about? Like it would have been Booker. He had to argue for that shit, bro.
He did.
You know what I'm saying? So then you over having to beat the table. We know that. You did the best research I've ever seen on the 37-year consistent history of the same type of backs for 37 years straight.
And we the only ones that mess up that.
And we broke the cycle, bro. It was the Dallas Cowboys that broke the shoddy cycle of two big backs.
And his people really think that he the one who broke the cycle for us.
No, he didn't break that cycle, bro. It was broken on him.
We break everybody's cycle.
Yeah, and he tried to keep it, but he messed up with Sanders. That's where he fucked up. That should have been Chubb. He tried to have two backs that had the bulkiness to him with agility. But Sanders was the wrong guy. He got Williams right. He got Sanders wrong.
Oh, if he would have got that right. Oh, who was a back that was just as cheap? He should have just got Chubb, bro.
Man, he should have got Chubb.
Like, I don't know, Shotty. Shotty, look at me, bro. You had two opportunities to get Chubb. I think Chubb was cheaper than Miles Sanders, bro. Like,
yeah.
What, bro? Like, I mean, hindsight is
no. I know what's
going on. That's your former guy.
I know what's going on with Shotty, bro. And Shotty said it, and Tuck is in here. He gonna definitely relate on what I'm saying. This is the truth that's going on with Shotty. Shotty does not watch film, bro.
Yeah,
he admitted that.
He did admit that,
and Shanahan admitted that. He got so much on his plate that you have to really break it down for him. He don't got time to break down film. And that's I'm gonna do a show on that because people go think I'm crazy. What you mean? You content creators think you're smarter than the head coach? No, he said I only watch clips. That's what he said.
And that goes into this rawness because that's what McCarthy did. Remember McCarthy. That's the thing I hate with McCarthy. Remember what was his thing? He was an over what?
Delegator.
He was an over delegator.
Yeah.
Which means he gonna have that
on that too, man.
I don't know why I said that. I don't know why. Like
I was over there like
delegate. Yes, he was an over delegator. So he always made sure to have an assistant head coach and some people he can trust.
Yeah,
they had a great eye for him to help him.
Did.
Like that.
You tested the hell out of me on that one, though, bro. Boy, you tested me on that one. I'm glad I passed that. But
we remember, like I
ain't supposed to remember that. I just had to know that, bro. You threw that out. That was like a curveball from an exam you just threw at me, bro. That boy said we all know McCarthy was a.
Look, I think Shotty wants the best for Blue. He gonna give him a shot and everything like that. Because if you look at the relationship that's going on right now, it's very much so what my guy Teddy Pendergrass said, 60, 70-30, 60-40, 50-50. It's definitely 70-30 right now. Because Shotty extended the olive branch
I
to
say
Blue.
90-10, bro.
No, it is 90-10. He came to your city,
He
called
came to
you
your
up,
city, bro.
takes you up.
Yeah.
Since you, what's the name? Right now, we can't assume this. Somebody who's getting y'all, he was getting DNPs. That's a basketball term. It's when you suit up and you don't get check into the game. It's even worse for football because they don't suit you up. He wasn't suiting up for games. You know what I'm saying? So I know how people, but
I think it's the exact opposite. He does not believe in Blue. He has never believed in Blue. Like,
yeah, he just
Blue has never been his style of back. Like, he is working with the groceries that he's given. And he said that before, like he said that before he was even drafted. They asked James Slater, asked straight up. I can pull the clip, bro. You want me to pull the clip? I can pull the clip. James Slater said straight up, will you be running back by committee? He said it depends. What did it depend on? Front office. If so, he has to adapt based on what front office has given him. They gave him an undrafted free agent. They gave him Williams for like peanuts in terms of cost at first. Then they gave him more peanuts with Sanders. Then they gave him a 5th rounder, and they gave him a 7th rounder.
And said,
let's count it: undrafted, 5th rounder, 7th rounder, peanuts for Williams, peanuts for Sanders, and his philosophy is to run the ball. What kind of shit is that, bro?
They sound like they're trying to deter you from running the ball.
Exactly. So it's one of them things like
they'll pay big money. They'll trade like you want a receiver?
Yep.
Oh, you want Pickens? Shit, a third?
And then he
and
if you talking about believing in a running back, you lost your 2nd running back for the year. He's gone. You showed you didn't trust Blue because the guy that you cut, Malik Davis, you brought him back over Blue. Does that say trust? Sanders is gone for the year. And Shotty basically said, I trust this undrafted free agent more than I trust you.
Who got cut? Brought back. Cut again.
Yep. And then brought back again.
Brought him back and now signed him for a 8-game contract.
No, that says that I don't trust you, and what we got to really accept. We got to accept that these tea leaves and the smoke is real. Because a lot of people don't believe that the smoke on Blue is real. They think some kind of way Shotty hating on him.
They better start. They better check out what's the name. We were right. When we right on that running back, we were right. They was purposely devaluing running back on purpose. We were right. They said they was devaluing D tackle. We were right. Y'all better. We don't, man. We ain't no longer experienced. I'm just telling you right now. Right now, how they moving, how they acting, and everything like that. This is sounding very accurate. Now, if they come out and say it directly, I still won't believe them.
So my brother say it says doghouse from the jump, but nobody want to hear that. I really don't, because it's too much evidence that it was not doghouse from the beginning. Like, okay, was Dane Bugler putting him in the doghouse?
No.
So Dane Bugler put in the beast his draft guide that he releases before the draft, before anybody drafted Blue, before the Dallas Cowboys even thought of Blue, before he was on anybody's squad.
Why would Dak yell at somebody on the doghouse?
Right. And it's like,
why is Dak yelling?
Does Dane Bugler hate him?
No.
He don't know him.
Don't know him.
And what he wrote in the beast is, I quote, multiple teams have concerns over Blue professionalism and maturity, end quote.
And it came up. It came up actually. Y'all didn't even see it. We peeped game. Did y'all? Can people somebody put in the chat? We came in the game. Remember when they signed Malik Davis? What did Jadon Blue tweet?
Yeah, LOL. LOL. Yeah, that's immature, bro.
It's immature, bro.
That's truly immature.
That's
bro.
immature. That's
and you did that when he fair and square beat you out, buddy.
When it was clear.
He clearly beat you out,
because it was clear they gave him a contract instead of having him on the roster. It was clear.
He outplayed you, bro. We're talking about plays we can see.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Why you saying that? Like he wasn't that good. Yes, he was that good. There was a lot of people that good. That's what
he outplayed
it's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
like,
you put LOL like they doing you bad.
Yeah, doing you bad. Like you see, like
you ain't make no plays in preseason.
You know what it sound like?
Then you get hit in Denver and you choke. The ball come. Boom! The boys knocked the ball out your
I saw
ass.
the rings out your man. I thought I was watching Sonic. They
knocked the ball out your ass, bro.
I thought
then you put Malik Davis in there. He going for touchdowns, and you putting LOL.
Hold on, going for touchdowns in key games like versus Kansas City.
You are immature, dog. Like somebody need to see. This is what you don't. You never baby teenagers, bro. You tell teenagers the truth. You don't baby. Louis Vuitton, bro, and you ain't made no.
And you ain't made it, bro. I remember when I put on red sleeves, and I was a starter. My coach said, "With them red sleeves on, as a tackle, I'm starting left tackle." My coach said, "Bye," or he said it's teal and orange. I think it was the wrong color sleeves. My coach got on my ass.
Man, yeah, you have to try them sleeves. Also, you ain't even made no plays.
I told my mama, "Hey man, give me my plain white sleeve."
And then you went Louis Vuitton.
With the powder blue,
I'm the one that. Okay, so are we picking on him?
Picking on him now?
We picking on him, bro.
Right,
you on the football field with Louis Vuitton, bro. You are literally bringing all eyes to your feet.
You put them on.
I would have had no problem if you made some plays. I wouldn't have had no problem.
It's crazy.
Like for real, like no, bro. It's no doghouse, bro. I don't see it. I don't see no doghouse. And come on, man. Like all of us play football, bro. If you play,
he might.
He said, "I bet he has a negative review of Trig." How you know that?
We gotta find out. I mean, we heard some things, but we'll see. I wouldn't be surprised because that's why Trig ain't get drafted.
Yeah, Trig has some issues.
Trig got issues.
Yeah, he has some issues.
We're gonna see how he's gonna respond as a man because he got
all of these guys got to be pros, man. I'm sorry. If you go play, and see, I ain't saying have the best behavior. I ain't saying always, but it's like, bro.
I bet you Trig gonna be a more professional than Blue. You know why? Because his behavior costs him millions.
Now I'm gonna tell you what I prefer Blue, and listen. I hold my nuts and I say it how it is, bro. Blue looks very entitled, and a lot of people ain't gonna want to say that, but I'm gonna say it. I know what entitlement look like. He has the smell of entitlement, bro. And see, it goes back to that picture. Remember that picture you sent? You sent me?
We sent it, bro. Oh my God.
I can pull a picture.
Forgive that, bro. Of all Ashton Gency, Tedder Roy McMillan, Shador Sanders, Dylan Gabriel.
And the Cowboys sent Blue.
Blue.
They didn't even send Booker.
I know. I mean, nobody.
What message does that send?
They didn't send Ezra-Raku. And
they sent Blue.
And Abdul Carter right there.
Yeah.
Man.
So all these dog first rounders and the Cowboys send Blue. And you see, and listen, you're not on that picture unless you're directly selected, homie.
Oh, yeah.
You are directly, and so when you show up, you know I've been chosen out of this whole class. I have been chosen out of this whole class. Yeah, me. They believe in me.
They made him the face of the class.
CBS said Will McClay made the pick.
He's the face of our class. It ain't Booker.
So then you say, why didn't he show up to Shotty when Shotty went down to Austin? You know why he didn't show up and didn't even call? Think about that, bro. Shotty said, I guess he had something more important, meaning he never told me where he was. So Shotty first tried to get with you. You don't even return the call and say, hey, man, I ain't gonna be able to make it. And this is why. You don't even show. You don't even show. And then you don't show and you don't say why. You know, people that's entitled move like that, brother. People that's entitled, people that feel like you ain't my boss. You ain't my boss. Stephen Jones my boss. Yeah. Yeah, and it's all kind of indications of them, like how they did Maffa week 18, bro. Nobody can't tell me that ain't no damn politics. Maffa was getting hot. I could turn on the film right now and show Maffa. He trucked this dude. Dude hit him in the backfield. Maffa truck him. Bow. Then he get 5 yards on it. Then they throw a flare pass to him. He shows soft hands, catch it, spin out, get 12 yards, dive, hit the ground. The ground caused the fumble on the first down. Most common sense saying, we know we evaluating these backs, right? We evaluating these backs. That fumble wasn't on him. What should anybody do?
Keep him out there.
Keep him out there. What they do? Pull him.
Yank, yoink. Like this is the Apollo Theater.
What?
Got the
Who you protecting right now, Dallas? Who you protecting? Who you
trying to show off?
Like, who you trying to show off, bro?
Yeah.
You supposed to put him back in the game, bro. Because we wanted to see the competition. I wanted to see, okay, we saw Blue get the first half. It's Mafia time. Let's go see. And we go grade it at the end. That's what we.
That boy had to get. He had to steal reps, man.
Yeah, man. You
come on, man. That's what I'm talking about.
You gave him first garbage time. He got to go out there cold as hell. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And you giving him very, very suspect reps, bro. I'm keeping it real, bro. I know that smell. That's entitlement.
And he played better than you in preseason. Man, you have not played better than Mafia at any point this season. Is that not a fact, y'all? He wasn't doing better than Deuce.
He wasn't doing better than Deuce, bro. That's a fact.
I am not lying, too. In the midst of us trying to throw that ball 42 times with Blue Chews Joe.
Yeah, and that goes back to that youth movement concern, bro.
That goes back to us like, oh, yeah, that youth movement. We just let them see. I don't trust the Cowboys in preseason, bro. We throw the ball 40 times and we really run that bitch 20 times, and anybody can get their rep stolen by Blue. No, go get my back right now.
Why are we even talking about Blue? Like, we shouldn't be talking about the 14 back. It's like you should be in the conversation when you get up to number 3. You're not even number 3. And we giving you number 2. You ain't even number 4. I mean, you number 4 right now, bro. Like, we shouldn't be talking about you. It's like the only time we should be talking about you is you did something to make us talk about you, bro.
No, you returning now. You are a specialist.
Nah, I still got to make him my wide back.
Yeah, it's a specialist.
Okay, you're a specialist.
Go catch some punts.
Yeah, go catch some punts. Go get in there.
Brian Anger is your friend.
A change up, like you know how they would put CD Lamb in the backfield and Turpin.
We'll call you.
I'm gonna give you that.
We'll call you.
I'm gonna give you that. And that's all I'm giving you till you show me something with that. Like, you got to show me something with that. Now, if you show me something with that, all right, you know what? Let's drop some more stuff on him. You know what I mean? Like,
honestly,
but you ain't earned shit.
Special teams gonna toughen you up. Because that's another thing. That's why
and he don't play no special team.
That's why what's the name beat you. Because he literally said it. Because he was willing to do the dirty work and you weren't.
Yeah.
You came in as a 5th rounder. Thought you was finna get the ball and tote that bitch 30 times and your ass the motherfucking 3rd stream at University of fucking Texas? What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
You gotta clip
just started playing running back 2 years ago in this bitch?
Hey, you gotta clip that part, bro. That was crazy, bro. You were
fuck? The nerve and audacity.
The audacity.
And the audacity of y'all to continue to y'all, bro. Man,
that is audacity.
I had 30,000 comments on my shit telling me about that shit. Now I remember all that shit. Y'all was defending this motherfucker.
Hey, that sparked you, did it, bro? Because you just went crazy right there.
Because, bro, I remember. Because that's how. Bro, where the tweet at? I need to show this damn tweet.
Show it, bro, because you went crazy, bro. What happened to you, dog?
You tweeted too, bro, because we have so much running back history, but we have lowered our expectations from the great 22, from Emmitt Smith, from Tony Dorsett, from Herschel Walker,
to young guys,
to a 5th rounder who
and a 7th rounder.
Didn't even eclipse 800 fucking carries in college, but we crowning this motherfucker as the best back. Y'all, man, y'all pathetic.
Wait.
The whole situation is
come back, Lou. Lou, come back, Lou. Come back,
bro. In the most man, it's fucking feel me. In the most loaded fucking running back drafted fucking class in the last generation.
Take it easy, my back. Do I have a button around here? Y'all done made Lou lose it.
Because, bro, that's the guy we picked. That's the guy. And your reasoning for it is a 40. I ain't gonna lie, Will McClay, you better take your name off that pick, boy.
Like,
fucking with
real,
me.
You gotta take your name off that one, dog.
Because that shit right there will make me fire your ass, bro.
And Tuck say he standing front row with Jetty, Hampton, Junkins.
Yes,
dog. That's
I wish I had a picture.
Dog, listen, I know the smell of entitlement, so that's why he doing shit like. Because in his mind, I'm Genty, right? In his mind, because y'all had him out there with him. You had him out there with him. So then when Malik Davis beat him out, he's so entitled, he over here LOL. It's like, nah, bro, he's legitly beat you out. He legitly beat, and you over here LOL. And see, this is how I know. Let me tell you, man, this is how I know Blue on some bullshit, bro. And I know this, bro. Listen, all of us played. You know, if your coach highlights something, if you trying to start, what's the first thing you go show? That like, you was wrong or whatever you highlighted. Like if they say Marcus is not a smart player, what's the first thing I'm gonna make sure? I'm gonna make sure I'm in the right place every time. You ain't gonna never say that about me again, right? If you say Marcus scared to tackle, what's the first thing I'm gonna do? I'm gonna show you that, bro. You got me. Anytime any coach said anything about any part of my game, the next thing I shot, the first thing I did, I'm gonna show you that was some bullshit you just said, right? He was screaming constantly about what? Blues physicality, right? Man, go watch Blue Block on week 18, bro, and tell me if you don't want to go slap the fuck out of him, bro. It'd be like, bro, how your coach on your ass about physicality and you downfield throwing these old weak ass, Olay ass blocks, bro, that look like your effort ain't shit. It's like, nah, bro, no. I see entitlement. Get your either you grow up or get your entitled ass off the squad, bro. Real talk, bro. Like, you ain't got time to be babying no grown ass men, bro. Fuck that. We ain't got time for that shit. And we know what we looking at, bro. You ain't meeting with your head coach. You doing all kind of weird shit. Just because Steven and Will McClay made the pick. They don't guarantee you shit. They don't guarantee you nothing. Yeah, they favor you on this team, but shit, your ass might be off this team. Yeah, he need to learn real quick to take every rep serious and be willing to do anything to be on the field. How the fuck is Terrence Williams playing special teams and willing to go tackle and do whatever he had to do to play receiver? He in the 5th round over here like, I just do kickoff return. And I just a running back. Now you should be willing to be a gunner. You should be willing to be on the kickoff team. You should be willing to do all the old ugly special teams until you earn a spot. You're a 5th rounder.
He got Travis Hunter in the back. I got the photo right here. Tyler Warren in the back. Travis Hunter. To the roll, McMillan in the back. Matthew Golden in the corner. He on the same row with Ashton Genty.
Yeah.
Right in front. He's blocking the view of Abdul Carter.
No, Dallas. And see, we can't say this is just the offensive picture. No, it's not.
It's defense in here, bro.
These are supposed to be your dope picks, bro. Who was the people y'all hit on? And you didn't put Booker?
Graham, damn, is all the first round, the first 5 picks in the back? Ain't Graham Barton in the back? Not Graham Barton. What's his name from Mason Graham?
Mason Graham. Ted. You see Ted in the back?
In the back.
Y'all dope ass dudes.
I remember when I saw this, I was like, wait, we said who?
We said Blue, bro.
Man, hey, bro.
And then y'all wonder why he putting LOLs when he get beat out. Now you wonder why he ain't showing up the shotty. And then we be over here co-signing for him. Yeah, man, I want Blue, man. I want Blue. You making it worse. What Blue need to hear is what we saying. That's what Blue need to hear. Blue need to hear like some man shit. Like, bro, you tripping. You tripping. It's too much baby in his ass, bro. That shit be annoying, bro. Man, I have a feeling Blue. It's like we go ignore all this bullshit, bro. Just because he fast. And then it's the other thing. He don't even got good game speed. Man, let's get off of Blue because then we don't make this.
See, that's the thing. People really think he run a 4.2. Damn, does Will McClay not watch film too? Shit.
Yeah, he got ran down, bro. I saw a lineman run him down, bro.
and caused a fumble.
Yeah.
All his fumbles were from behind.
Yeah. I'm like, where this game speed at, bro? Like, where is this? So anyway, bro, like I know we supposed to be we went off on a major tangent.
I remember this bait. They kept block. Bro, see, y'all don't remember when it was time for him to block. Oh, it was that. Let's get off of him. Let's get off of him.
Yeah, I'm sick of talking about that shit. But I'm sick of the baby, and that's what annoys me. All this old coddling and babying.
I would not be this hard. Be like, oh, Blue gonna be it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like,
Yeah.
all right,
It's like we keep skipping dudes for him.
I'm tired of waiting, dog.
It's entitlement, bro. That's what makes people entitled when you do that. When you keep giving people stuff they didn't earn, bro.
And that shit bleeds into your team, bro.
It does, bro. Dude out there putting LOL and then Malik Davis, Shotty said he uses, man. Let me get off Blue, bro. I'm sick of talking about this shit.
If I'm O-line, bro, I ain't gonna better block the same, bro. We in the game like, coach, why they ain't starting what's the name? Coach gotta give you that look like next play.
Right.
Like, man, I'm like, come on, coach, what the fuck we doing? You know what I'm saying? We're not even giving the best guy. What's the whole point of us out here running these gases and doing all this shit, blood, sweat, and tears for if the shit is playing? Why am I bleeding for?
And see, I gotta say this to be fair. Malik Davis also at some point needed to mature. And he did. Malik did have some maturity issues. It was all kind of reports of how he conducted himself after San Fran, where he felt like he should have got more playing time. He had some entitlement too. He did. Because he went in there and he missed the block in the playoffs and Kellen Moore pulled him. He pulled him. And he's like, dog, I can't run my offense if I can't trust you to block. So then he pouting and all that, you know. And that's why when Shotty said when he saw him come back this year, he said, I could see from the first day he was different. What I fear about Blue is he don't get it. See, Malik at some point got it. You feel me? At some point, one of them cuts, and sometimes that's what it be, Lou. Sometimes it be, go sit your ass on the street, go sit at home. Because that same thing happened to a lot of people don't know this. That happened to Cole Beasley. Cole Beasley was an entitled, undrafted free agent. He was making plays in Dallas, starting to smell himself. His ass called himself quitting. I would have let his ass stay gone too, bitch. You walked away from us with as many people that's like dreaming to had his job, and you walked away from us to go home pouting. Cole Beasley, bitch, you ain't coming back. Nah, Cole Beasley was sitting at the crib and started missing it. Like, damn, I walked away from the Cowboys. And we let him come back. But see, him sitting at the house made him a better professional. See, I think that's what happened to Malik Davis when Malik got cut. And he like, and see, I'm going to be all the way honest, man. The words was on the street on Malik Davis too. It was a lot of word on the street on Malik Davis. Like, it's a lot of people that would be like, man, I ran into him, bro. Dude ain't serious, bro. You know what I'm saying? The streets be talking. Tucker tell you, the streets talk about you and how you work out. The streets know. And the streets are, and they'll leak it to us. And we'll be, you know what I mean? I heard all kind of bad stories about Malik. And Malik, shit, when he came back this time, Malik was on some, nah, man, I'm humble. Where you want me, coach? Kickoff? Okay. Punt team? Sure. Wing? Yep. Gunner? Fine. Third team back? Yep. Kickoff return? Sure. I'll block. Yep. Hey, you want me to clean the toilet? I'll do that too. Yeah, he was humble. And that's honestly, I don't think Blue humble. When you miss a meeting when your head coach and don't respond, you're not humble. And you not gonna come back different, bro. You not. And see, yeah, I'm gonna talk to you like a grown-ass man. I'm be like, nah, bro, you ain't changed. You ain't changed, bro. If you missing meetings with your coach, you have not changed. And I don't expect you to be shit. I don't. Not the way you left. Now, if you come back and you humble and you willing to do all the dirty work and you act like a fifth rounder versus a first rounder, because he got the air of a first rounder. Yeah, I said that. Blue got the air. You know why? All these people have been pumping him up. You reading all these articles saying he Dorsett and he's Gibbs and he believing that shit. Oh, yeah, I guess I am Gibbs. Yeah, they sent me out there with all the dopest dudes. Yeah, I knew I was the shit at Texas. They was overlooking me. Now you reading the paper too much, homie. You need to put the paper down, bro. You reading the paper way too much. And you need a real homie. You need a real big uncle. You need somebody that's gonna be real with you and be like, nah, bro, you need to tighten up. You need to actually come back to camp with 10 more pounds on you, bro. You know, shot it like big backs. Come back with 10 pounds worth of weight on you, homie. Make yourself to where they can't deny you. I want you to get 10 pounds and still keep your speed. That means you need to have an elite diet right now. You need to have an elite workout program right now. If you go gain 10 pounds of muscle and keep your speed, you need to be working your ass off right now. Matter of fact, I want 15 pounds of muscle on you. I want 15 pounds of muscle in 1 off season, and I still want you to run a 4.3. Now, if you come back like that, I'm going to say he's a real pro. Because I've seen pros do it. Because I've seen McCaffrey do it. Remember McCaffrey came back that 1 off season? He was and was still just as fast. He take his craft serious. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. I know when somebody need a big uncle. I can tell with some of y'all, man, y'all been, man, with too many YNs in your life. Way too many YNs, way too many people hyping you up, way too many people telling you, and your front office been doing it. Will McClay them been doing that, man. Let's send him out there with all the elite players because we expect him to be Pollard. He ain't no damn Pollard. You know why I say he ain't no damn Pollard? I know I'm going off right now. I know I'm going crazy, but I'm telling the
I'll
truth.
keep cooking for real.
But you know why he ain't no damn Pollard? Wasn't Pollard a pro from day one? From day one?
From day one.
From day one. He was a whole pro from day one, bro. He had to tune out the noise of Zeke. He had to ball out immediately in preseason. He came in preseason making so much damn noise that fucking Jerry got cocky and started talking about Zeke who. True or false? He showed it from day one, bro. Kick everywhere. Kick off wherever you put Pollard. He showed it. True or false?
That's how he got more carries because he did the most with the little he got.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sick of all this. I see him as Pollard. Stop calling him Pollard.
He's not Pollard, bro.
He's not Pollard. The only way you're gonna be Pollard is you show me you're Pollard. Show me, bro. I'm sick of this.
Hey, I'm telling you how to be Pollard. Special teams.
Special teams, bro.
I'm telling you how to be Pollard. I'm literally giving you the blueprint.
Yeah.
Pollard got his whole mark, especially from college, from special teams. You know what I mean? Like he did the dirty work.
Yeah, he did the man.
Pollard was an undersized back. Pollard showed the speed. Pollard would get 2 carries.
He was running back 3 at Memphis.
Yeah, he was running back 3. We came in, we asked him to be the receiver. He'll be the receiver.
Yeah.
We asked him to come in the box. He'll block his ass off. He'll do it.
Right.
I don't see that. Here's the main thing.
That's so right, bro.
Here's the word. I don't see the enthusiasm from
Facts.
Blue.
Yeah.
I don't want nobody. If you're not enthusiastic about this craft, you just.
And see, Gas Blunts is right, man. And see, Gas Blunts, you've been behaving yourself lately, bro. I'm proud of you. See, Gas Blunts, he come in here sometimes, bro. He keeps it real. Then he go say something crazy and it's gonna piss me off. He gonna say something crazy. He do good. See, he set you up. He'll be cool, then he'll say some whole shit. But he right. Some people are a little late to mature. And see, that's being balanced. That is balanced. You know what I'm saying? That is balanced, but he's never gonna mature if he don't never get somebody that's gonna tell him the hard truth.
Or like if we doing what we doing right now, we gotta right now. I'm gonna tell you right now, his road is too smooth. You need to rocky it up.
Yeah,
you need to throw a hurricane in there.
Yeah,
you do.
Yeah,
that's the only way. That's why I feel Trig is gonna mature faster than Blue.
Yeah,
Trig lost it all. He lost millions.
Yeah,
Blue got rewarded as a third stringer.
Yeah, at Texas.
At Texas,
and was basically told you that everybody misdrafted you. You really was a first. Look, we sent you out there with all the other dope players because that's how we see you. Yeah.
He said Blue and Mozzie. I don't. The thing is, Blue and Mozzie are not the same because Mozzie shows a nonchalant off the field. Bro, Mozzie would play with effort on the field, bro.
Yeah. He
just didn't know how to communicate. That was his problem.
Oh, his communication was trash.
Yeah, he just was trash.
He was just trash.
To be a first round pick, bro.
He was clumsy on the mic. He was so clumsy. He always thought he was saying stuff that he thought was gonna sound dope, and it sounded horrible.
Trying to be Jalen Hurts, trying to have like a one liner.
Like you fucked up every one line in your attempt.
I
don't love football. I just love to hear people. So you thought that was gonna sound tough, and it made you sound.
You ain't cheap, Grizzly boy. Like come on.
You know when we locked in on you don't love football. See, he thought that B part was gonna make everybody like woo.
No, bro. We want somebody who love. We want somebody who love football. Bro.
You miscalculated that one, big dog.
I know his PR was over there like just throwing a clipboard. Like, did I tell you?
Did I tell you don't say that shit? You said the shit anyway.
Fuck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he just had bad communication.
Your polling is just dropping. I'm reading your polling. Your polling.
See, bro, I see. We're gonna have a late round. The perfect way on how to do your career. And honestly, this is why you need him in the room, because he would have taught him this. This is about that pro state youth movement. If you would have got Rico in here, he would have told you, "Hey, young fella, calm down."
Yep.
I didn't get my chance until year what? I'm on what?
Well,
year,
Rico would have been an excellent big bro.
year what? 5, 6?
Yeah.
They were out on me. Now he got a contract.
Yeah.
He'd been perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. You know what I'm saying? We got Javonte. I don't know how Javonte is. Something tells me Javonte don't talk much. This is me.
He seemed like just a professional.
Yeah, he just seemed like a professional.
He mind his business and be ready to do his job.
Honestly, that's the problem what happens when you got politics in there, because you now everybody's not a team. You know what I'm saying? Because like they fit Javonte fending for himself, because he over here, he feel the sponsorship, the heavy sponsorship from you, and he feel the heavy sponsorship that he has in Shotty, because he bubble wrapped him. He knew that he was the guy and everything like that. And he's like, I'm just here to ball out. I'm trying to get my contract, because he hungry. You know what I'm saying? So we're not like a running back room. It's like it should be together, bro. Like, bro, Zeke and Pollard, I really commend them, especially the video you showed me, because Zeke humbled himself from being the workhorse back that got like 40 carries a game to being like, you know what? This young dude right here, hey man, we give him like 4 and he doing his thing with it, and he helping me out.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest on the body language that I was sensing from that interview with Zeke and Pollard. Both of them dudes was doing their best, because both of them felt like they was better than each other.
Exactly.
You could sense it. You feel me? They felt like, I'm sharing it, but I should be leading it.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna get my chance, but at the same time, I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
you know, because at the end of the day, like I feel like I'm better, but I'm losing to somebody who's just as good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I love the energy, because it's the energy you want. It's like we teammates, but we competing at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And you could sense it. It was a little bit awkward. You know what I mean? Just keeping it real. You could sense Pollard and Zeke was like, I'm the guy. You know what I'm saying? But yet I'm sharing. But they also had to logically say, but this is also good.
It's good for me. Yeah.
It's good for me, even though,
because as much as it was a perfect balance, because Zeke, you was that workhorse guy, but like for you to last, you gonna have to last. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for you to last.
You might feel like you are that guy right now, but honestly, you know what I'm saying? When is your body ready for this heavy workload?
Right. And I don't think his body was ready.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They needed each other in that Western name.
They needed each other. And Jason Gary did a good job, bro. I gotta give Mike McCarthy did a good job of managing them dudes' egos, bro. And see, especially because that was around a time where the whole world was saying Pollard was better. They kept saying that Pollard was not better than Zeke. He was not. He was not more complete.
He was just using, that was when stats.
There was stat nerds.
They watch that yards per carry, and people don't understand the less yards per carry you have. Everybody, bro, if you go down on yards per carry, all the lower ones gonna be the starting backs, and all the high ones gonna be the combos, because it's all average, bro.
It's an average, right?
If you get 1 yard, if we got 3 carries and I get 1 run that's over 30 yards, my YPC probably like 7.
Yeah. And so that was a time where everybody was telling Pollard he was better.
Yeah.
And then this is how I knew that it was false controversy, because we the only team that take a committee and put them against each other, right? What made it real obvious is when Zeke left and went to New England, and it was Rico and Pollard, and then Pollard was the lead back. What did we begin to do then?
Put them against each other.
We start putting them against each other. But now we start saying we need to go with Rico because of his average.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, y'all ain't noticed yet that RB1 is gonna always have like a worse average than RB2.
That's why you can't assess it like that.
You can't assess it based on stats. You cannot do that. Like, no. But we did it. And when I saw them do that, when I saw us, it's like, damn, y'all don't realize that y'all went from hating Zeke for Pollard. Now you hate Pollard for Rico.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't realize y'all just did that in 1 year.
And he did it again to Rico. Next year when he came back.
Did it to Rico all over again.
I did Rico dirty. Rico again did dirty. I ain't gonna lie. They was telling Rico, you got a cold. You caught a cold on the bus.
They was doing, honestly, to be honest. If I'm being all the way,
it was that coach.
They did the whole room dirty, bro.
It was that coach.
Yeah,
It was that running back coach.
no running back could get in rhythm with the carries, bro. You can't give people 3 carries and say, hey man, where you at? Like, why ain't we see you do nothing? It's like you gave him 3 carries, bro.
And he was tracking the carries like it was a practice. Like, bro, you can't do that in the game, dog. Like, what the hell? Like, yeah, man. I mean, and this is the very last one, and we can go out of here on this. Right. I'm keeping the other one because I really had injuries as a, you know what I'm saying, as a potential one, but we can skip that one because, you know, it's just, I'm just highlighting that.
No, that's a conversation too, bro.
Well,
that's more than just a highlight.
So the injuries I'm talking about is guys coming back from injury and they coming back and assuming a big role, and we're counting on them, like, i.e. a Guyton, Bland. I also was grouping in a potential injury risk. Like, so let's say if you pay Pickens the normal route, that's an injury risk with him. CD's coming back, Javonte's coming back from injury, and then it's pointing towards your your training room. But like, there's a lot of guys that we're counting on to come back to, you know what I'm saying, be the main guy. And injuries, we're really playing with thin paper right here.
Yeah, so
20, I forgot.
I'll be quick on this because I know we've been long-winded on most of the other stuff.
Yeah.
It's injury fragility is a very real threat and something that the Dallas Cowboys, to me, they take serious. They do take it serious because their facilities say that they take it serious. They got the best facilities in the world. Right. They got all the best, doctors' offices all right there in Frisco. So they got the facilities. I don't really think they have enough staff.
Yeah,
because that keep coming up. And the reason why it keep coming up, because see, these NFL players got friends and they talk. And see, so you my friend Lou, you play for Kansas City, I play for Dallas. So we graduated from the same university, except you went to Philly, just like CeeDee Lamb and his teammate Hurts went to Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all still cool. He's so cool that when he went and got his ring game one, his ring ceremony, CeeDee Lamb went out there to support his college teammate. So Hurts and CeeDee Lamb still very cool. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So then when you have relationships like that, what do people go do? Hey, man, what y'all food like over there, bro, man? They be feeding us. No, man, it's steak. Yeah, and we got like 15 trainers.
What? Yeah. How long did it take y'all to get on the field? Y'all got how many people y'all got to tape your ankles?
Yeah, how many?
We got like 32 people.
We got 32. 32. Yeah, we got 10.
We got one for per position group. We got
what?
Amy, she for linebackers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she for linebackers. And then they'll sign a massage therapist individual.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So we out in and out quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got massage therapists. Y'all got what? Yeah. I gotta pay out of pocket for that. No, we just call Philly and Philly they.
Right up, it's in our contract. Actually,
it's in our contract. Yeah, and so and you start talking to people around the league, your friends, and you be like, "Damn, like we got top facilities, but we ain't got enough staff." So injury fragility, and the players keep bringing it up. It's staffing. I think Dallas needs to invest.
I think it's a quality too, because I think the main problem is they don't want to invest more money to the budget.
Yeah,
but honestly. I don't. Some in me tells me, and maybe a wild assumption. I don't think the staff want to invest more money into the budget. The current staff, because they're sharing their money. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I'm
more security.
You know what I'm saying?
More security.
Because I'm just noticing how, I just know. Look, bro, if you do a couple of corrupted things, I'm thinking you are corrupted. How you handle that dig situation, bro? I'm looking at you sideways, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, talking about I forgot the head guy name. You know what I'm saying? Some tells me that you like being the only one in the room. So I don't know. We need better quality and everything like that, and that is a risk. Now let's get to the last one. So
last one.
The last one is the most important one because I think Tuck already gone, but I saw this in their stream a lot. I think our fan base and everybody is underestimating our division in the competition. I think people really don't understand that there's a lot of sleeping giants, or there's guys who forming something that you really need to actually, like take seriously. Like, I don't think it's crazy to say that we might have the worst coaching staff in the division because like we're facing people who has way more experience than you, and you got to give it to them, regardless of where they're coming from. You know, regardless of if they won a Super Bowl or not. You know what I'm saying? Like Harbaugh whooped our ass for years, preseason and regular season.
4-1.
Like I'm just being honest with you. We can't just sit up there like, oh, that's the same old. No, they ain't the same old Giants, bro. They hired somebody who's gonna bring something. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just being honest with you. And he has a whole method to that madness with DQ. You know what I'm saying? Like I know they got a fresh new DC. We can't forget what they doing over there. Or the Eagles. I know people are like, oh, they finna trade AJ. Until they trade AJ, we can sigh. And even if they do that, they still have a defense that's finally, I believe, is built to stop us with GP. That's just how, because I think they've been adding to it. So I think people are really underestimating our division, and if the Cowboys are doing it, that can potentially derail our season and our Super Bowl chances. Because I think I'm gonna stamp it right now. I think this is gonna probably the most competitive the division going to be ever.
I do see this from both sides. So the trap of being overconfident is because of the overwhelming success of Dak Prescott in our division.
Yes.
So, I mean, it's overwhelming too, bro. Like, Dak owns the division, right? But at the same time, you're a Game of Thrones guy. I'm a Game of Thrones guy. Robert Baratheon, King Robert Baratheon, the original king of the Game of Thrones, he was so dope, and they showed that he had great survival and king instincts.
Sure did.
He recognized the birth of a threat at birth when he heard about this lady who had dragons, baby dragons.
You know, when she was a baby, no, he before the dragons even had,
even before the dragons,
he wanted to cut her as a baby.
Yeah, he wanted to cut the name out the earth, the whole Targaryen. But it was the threat, and you know, I'm gonna get biblical on y'all, but see, Satan like that. Like Satan like to take us out early. He like to take us out while we're babies. Like notice when he tried to go after Moses and he don't fight for her. He used kings to go at babies. King Herod was assigned to try to put a hit on all the babies. That's why
all the firstborns. Yep, they threw
all
them
the firstborns. So kings, I'm on point with this. I know I'm preaching, but I'm on point with what I'm saying. People with foresight see threats. King Baratheon saw the threat. King Herod saw the threat of Christ. You know what I'm saying? Pharaoh saw the threat of Moses. All facts. So you talking king talk. Tuck is talking king talk.
Yeah,
when you're talking about the risk of the division, because we're seeing the birth of dragons, bro.
Yeah,
and it's real too.
And I think people are really not. Yeah, you can't just. I think people want to. They like you to show you, which is to do that. But at the same time, you gonna get my respect before you even show me.
I see your threat. Like,
I see. King. I'm not gonna overlook
bro.
you.
I'm a king. I'm like Baratheon. I'm not gonna say, oh no, that's just a man. We've already whooped the Targaryens, man. Come on, we own them.
They may not be it. They may not be contenders this year, but I'm telling you right now, they're gonna give you a fight.
Year. I mean, Coach Harbaugh is legendary, bro.
I think people don't understand. I think they just see that maybe it's because he's not a technician. He's not a tactician like everybody else.
No.
Let me tell you what's the superpower of Harbaugh and why I wanted him as a coach. He's a fucking galvanizer.
He's a galvanizer.
And he's a culture setter, like a real culture setter. Like I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now, first day. And they already brought in half the fucking Ravens in that bitch. I'm telling you that right now. They're going to come in and they're going to be physical.
Yeah.
Or they're going to play some structured football. I remember when you brought on the Ravens creator, and he was telling us all those things, but we had to take that shit into context. Look, with the Ravens and what they were going for was Super Bowl talk. So they think Harbaugh is trash because he couldn't get them over the hump. The Giants has been ass.
Yeah.
They have been terrible. They have fumbled so much time. The amount of Pro Bowlers around the NFL that the Giants have drafted is actually ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And now you finally have somebody in here. Yeah, he got way more power, but he's been there before. I don't think you understand it. He's been to the game that we haven't. Are we trying to get to the conference championship? He's been there routinely.
No, he won it.
Routinely.
And he won a Super Bowl.
And he's won with everyone's other talent. Look, bro, he has gotten a lot out of his talent. He ain't had Brady level quarterbacks in him.
It's dangerous, bro. It is.
This division. I'm telling you right now, this division is dangerous. I'm telling you right now, because the worst thing you can give your enemy who's been fucking around is a plan.
Yep.
And I think people are not fathoming how dangerous that. Okay, they finally got a blueprint now. Like we used to be like, okay, let's line up, let's go, John. They don't know what's going on.
The Giants can sneak up on you, and Washington.
Washington,
we know what's up with Philly.
See, I'm not gonna let y'all. We know with Philly, okay, everything like that. We know they over talented, especially if they bullshitting one more year on this AJ Brown shit. That they're a very dangerous team next year. It's because they drafted another receiver and a tight end. They could keep them. You know what I'm saying? But Washington,
if they keep AJ Brown, bro,
they'll feed, bro.
They dangerous as fuck, bro.
They dangerous as hell. And they added another corner.
I think the only thing we really have on the division is the mental edge of Dak.
We do. We have the best quarterback.
The mental edge, and it's the mental edge. Like, I like a player, like, for instance, Eli always played good in Texas Stadium. Like, but because he won a Super Bowl there.
Oh, you're right.
And he wrote his initials. So to him, it feels special. It feel like magic when he showed up. You know what I'm saying? That's how Dak is to the division. It feel like I just play good on you motherfuckers. Like, and he got a real confidence, you know. But you got to have more than Dak, bro.
I just feel like when this schedule come out, you know, you have one of those games, them side-out games where after we come out, and it usually be one of our division opponents. What I'm predicting with our division is good. They may not be the guys at the top of the NFC, but they're gonna be scrappy, and it's gonna be we ain't gonna be able to like take a break in this. Like there is probably not gonna be any breaks in this schedule that's finna release. You know what I'm saying? And
it's gonna be a roller coaster year.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that we're gonna be do bad. I'm just telling you right now, like it's gonna be.
I said what I said. It's gonna be a roller coaster year.
Oh yeah, it's gonna.
This is what I mean by that, man. That like it's gonna be very bipolar with all of us. We go win games we supposed to lose, and we gonna lose games we supposed to win.
Because Tucker's right. They gave us a fight last year.
Yeah, we overtime.
I know Eberflus defense and everything like that. Shit, overtime.
It took a kick from Aubrey, who I didn't even want to pay.
It sure did.
Yeah, he won that game. He won the whole game.
I forgot.
Aubrey won that game for us, bro. Aubrey won at least 3 games. And we didn't want to pay him.
Who was counting his points?
Yeah. And see, we talk shit about them 60s until we needed them. Man, you know, we kind of use that as a crutch, yeah. But when you beat the Giants with that shit, you weren't talking about no damn crutch. You was talking about he was a player of the game. Ain't that a bitch? Then he might want $3 million more. Oh, hell no, we don't need his ass. Get rid of him. He's a kicker. Okay. That's a whole nother talk. But nah, I mean, the Cowboys bet not be sleeping on the division. The fans probably are. But if the Dallas Cowboys sleeping, everybody need to be fired. For real. Like, how do you not see the risk of the division? You know, like, for real. How do you not see it? Like, you got to see it, bro. You see how the Giants drafted. You know what I'm saying? You see like you said, he's going to be a galvanizer. They see this New York might not have the talent, but still go win more games.
Oh, swear. What? They may fuck around and be a 10-win team. The ugliest 10 wins you ever seen in your life. They did it before.
Yeah. Now he's a galvanizer. Remember, they started 0-4 and still made the playoffs. And they got on the run by beating Dallas in their house.
Sure did.
This was just 2 years ago, too.
He know the formula, bro. I'm not going to tell you that right now.
When you start off 0-4, it's almost impossible to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
He galvanized. Bro, he took them 0-4 all the way to the playoffs, bro. Most teams that start the Texans did the same thing.
With the Miko run. I'm so happy, too. Well, I'm not happy because of Texas. I'm happy because he didn't get because they were going to quickly fire his ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he was deserving of it. But
that's going to your point, galvanizing coaches. Most coaches can't dig you out that hole, bro. 0-4. 0-4, bro. Most of it, it's almost over if you 0-2.
What? The saxophones getting loud, boy. Them saxophones are getting loud. They playing. They playing.
You know what I'm saying? 0-4, bro.
And they getting boy. What? And it's now. When you 0-4, boy, that shit get to the locker room. I know.
Yeah. Y'all ready for Y'all ready
Y'all
for
questioning yourself, bro? Like, no. So
you got to have a damn good leader to get you from 0-4 into the playoffs. And I think they had still 10 wins.
right.
Crazy.
That's what I'm
How you
saying.
start with a deficit like that and dig out?
Right, like the Bears last year. What?
Yep, they dug out. They did too.
Bears are a dangerous team now. Because you know why? They got a coach that know the formula. And they ain't got a defense like that yet. You know what I'm saying? Like a full defense.
And see, and I'm gonna sum it up with this, man. That's why all your points was on point. Everything we talked about in terms of threats. So let me explain what we're doing again. We're doing a series that's gonna lead us all the way up into June and the practices. Okay, we're doing a SWOT analysis. So today we want to talk about the threats. Right now, these are threats that we're gonna bring up again on how to overcome these threats as well, because it's not just to be negative on what can derail us. It's about how do you overcome these things. And there were some threats that we didn't even talk about that I feel like we should have talked about, like Dak. Like, I think we got to talk about the threat of Dak and having a team, because I don't want a team that's built on Dak. I want a team that's honestly that can win it with a Sam fucking Darnold. You see what I'm saying? I want that team.
We forgot the biggest threat. A malcontent Pickens.
That too, bro. Those are two more threats that we don't have time to bring up. So yeah, that's a whole nother show. And the Malcolm, we need to finish that thought. We need to come back on the next one. We're gonna start with threats, and we're gonna talk about the malcontent threat of Pickens and Dak. Let's just pause. And then we'll pick up probably opportunities. So, like, what are some opportunities we can take advantage of? Some advantages that we have. Then we go look at our strengths. We go sum it up with our weaknesses. It's gonna take about 4 weeks for us to get through this exercise. You got something on your nose, bro.
I appreciate it.
You good?
Because you can break the offense. I'm letting you know that right now. You broke the defense last year when you let this shit with the Micah situation. You can break the offense, man. I mean, even though it shouldn't be, but you letting that cloud play on there, you making him I don't want to get into it.
Yeah, we'll get into it next time. So this week we was talking about the threats. So can you pull that back up on the SWOT analysis so we can explain it one more time before we get out of here? So the whole design of this is that we first have a real thoughtful talk about real threats, right? At the end of this, we go build solutions around these threats. You don't just talk about this stuff to complain. You talk about this stuff to actually come up with real solutions. That's why we start talking about increasing staffing with the doctor's risk and the youth movement. Like, we go talk about what do you do to overcome the youth movement? What do you know? We'll have solutions for it, not just the threats. And so we go then move to all of it, because the whole design of this is to then look at everything after we listed the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Then we go build priorities, risk, and then steps about how to fix all this stuff. And we go just keep talking about it. And because I'm gonna be all the way honest, man. The content creators, we a lot of times the think tanks for a lot of people that steal what we gotta say. We come up with stuff originally, and then what happens is I just stopped it, Lou. I stopped sharing.
Gotcha.
So we'll come up with something like this, but then you'll hear somebody repeat something like this on a segment somewhere. That mean they was kind of watching us and kind of got this. It's cool. It's like but we do that, and we do content like this for that. So somebody can say, you know what, that's a good idea. I like what they did with that SWOT analysis. That really did help bring everything to light to know what to attack, as we go into the season and what to prioritize. And so when those ideas get out there, we then hopefully that it's enough noise that the Cowboys actually hear something and do something about it.
Yeah, and address it while we still can, because
right.
Like, honestly, DP Johnson is right. You know how you can be prepared for a malcontent Pickens? Add another running back.
Facts. So smart. Yep, that's how you overcome that threat. Yep. And so we go talk about stuff like that, DP. We go talk about the threat of a malcontent. What do you do to supplement that threat? RB1 duo.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So
perfect thought.
I appreciate y'all for coming in here and everything like that. Let me run this ad before we get up out of here. Today's video is sponsored by PrizePicks. PrizePicks is the best way to earn cash while watching sports. The app is really easy to use. All you gotta do is click more or less on a few players and lock in your lineup. PrizePicks is available in most sports, including California, Texas, and Florida. There's a new follow feature where you can even follow me, Lou Takes, on the app, so you can see my lineups and copy them if you want to, if you really want to win some money. Right now, PrizePicks is doing a deal. If you play $5, you get $50 instantly using the code HMA. You cannot beat that deal. For more information on this amazing deal, it will be included in the video description down below. Well, sorry, okay. Supposed to go here. All right. Before we get about it here, make sure y'all turn on notification bells. We coming back later today. I think the full schedule is going to be out. I think we got a DC Universe today.
We do.
We got a DC Universe, so everybody's gonna come back. So make sure y'all come back and check us out. We're gonna react to the schedule and everything like that.
I'm also having a film session at 6:30 with Henny, where we're gonna be reviewing potential RB1 duo candidates, people that we trying to get in here to, compete with these young guys. I'm anti the youth movement. Yeah. I want to mix. I want to mix of veterans and youth. I'm not trusting youth for a Super Bowl. I fully stand all the way with Lou that you want to have a good balance of youth as well as vets to try to win it all.
1000%. I'm doing a Malachi Lawrence and Devin Moore live breakdown. I ain't never seen Devin Moore, so that's gonna be mine. And I got a list of all the great tackles that Malachi Lawrence went up against. And I think you do. And I got Tyler Guyton's film.
You got it, yeah.
So we're gonna look at that. It's gonna be a good one.
Double team one of them, bro. I want to double team one of them.
Okay, yeah.
Let me know.
Shoot, that's the
no pressure right now. We'll talk about it.
Okay, yeah.
Because I want to do that too. I want to go through Malachi.
I got the whole list. I found a list. If you couldn't find me NFL, I went all Big 12 tackles or what, you know what I'm saying? Like guys who have some type of prestige against him. So yeah, I found about 9 games. So hopefully.
Ooh, 9?
Well, I mean, like him versus, I already peeked at it versus him versus Guyton. He was a sophomore, so I don't think he played that much. But he has some good stats. We'll see what he did. And then Jordan Seaton, KT Leviston, Kansas State. That's a Connor Riley guy that got drafted by the Rams. And then Baylor, West Virginia. Yeah. So yeah, I got about like 5 games, and then I'm doing the same thing with Devin Moore. And then if you haven't already, check out, it just dropped it today. Did a breakdown on Caleb Downs and the positionless football. In that, it's a very, very, very good one. Full breakdown of the defense and where we're headed and everything like that. But we appreciate y'all. Make sure, like I said, to always be tuned in, man. We out.